Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. She's Cheryl. I'm James. You talk about certain hockey markets that have been blessed for the last half-century with great talent. We are right here in one of them. It is Edmonton. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Avs get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Quick shot! And he makes the save.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
That's gloved by Curry. He decides not to cover it up and sends it away. One time, scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
That was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done.
The Avs have to be feeling good about this start here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I know it's not rocket science, James, but you certainly play different when you have the lead than when you don't, and when you're the away team and setting the tone, that's a good start.
The Oilers take it along the wall. Great hits up play with the stick by Nichushkin. Quick pass to Roslovic. Here's a shot, and there's a glove save on the play. Nichushkin's taking it from his own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Quick feed to Draisaitl. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Here's a short pass to Nichushkin. Loses the coverage there. Takes a shot. Oh, what a slick stop by Chari.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instincts. There's no time to put yourself to position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Gives it over to Roslovic. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Shot! Stops that one. Pushes it across to Watt. And that's taken by the defense. Moves it quickly over to Dickinson. Moves it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Poked away in the offensive end. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Makar's taking it from his own end. And he feeds it down to McKinnon. And it's a quick pass to Taves. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Here's a shot! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Great pressure to force the turnover by Natchez. Jostles the puck loose. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick pass across to Landeskog. Makes his presence known on the ice. Here's a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Edmonton's moving it into the offensive end. The Avalanche have the puck in their own end.
Oh, James, he's still down after that huge hit. He's really struggling and laboring, and you just got to hope that he's okay.
And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Shakes off the coverage. Pass in front, and that shot's blocked. Avoids the defender. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Takes a shot. Misses over the net. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. The Avs have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Edmonton's going to start with the puck in their own end. Takes the pass. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Works it across to Ekholm. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Here he is with the backhander. Big time stop.
Jari's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see with that save, he tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Slides out and right across Smart heads-up defensive play by Frederick. And the officials are going to play on here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this icing is going to be waved off. Coaches love this kind of intensity by their players. You get in a foot race, you keep your feet moving, and let the game go on.
Denies him with a save. And that's a smart heads-up play by McCarr. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
The Oilers have just received word that the player who was injured earlier in the game will not be returning, James, so they'll have to get creative here and look at juggling their lines, but a tough loss, no doubt.
Well, the downside is that it's obviously tough to lose a player, but I guess the positive is that at least there's some clarity here going forward for the rest of the game.
Blackwood's doing everything he can to uplift his team here.
They've got a step! Oh, what a save! Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
Denies him! He got all of it! He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count!
Multiple layers on this play. You have to fight for inside positioning to be able to corral that rebound, and then you're running out of real estate. You got to get up high in a hurry over the glove. He does it all.
The Avalanche have extended the lead to 2-0.
And I've really enjoyed the way they've played in the offensive zone. There's been a ton of motion, and when they put the pucks to the net, the coverage has to scramble, and they're able to execute. I've really enjoyed their fast-paced game where they've controlled and dictated play.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. Moves it to Burns. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Oh, look at this. Shot! That was amazing! What a save by Blackwood. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Oh, turns it aside once again. Cuts into the paint. What a stop!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Big-time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Slides into Kapanen. Sends a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Here comes the call. The Oilers are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Back to the point it goes. With possession along the wall. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Colorado's got the puck. Quick pass to McCarr. And he dodges the poke check there. Driving right to the front. They score! A power play goal.
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity.
The Avs are checking all the boxes here tonight, Cheryl. I mean, look at the score. I mean, from all facets of the game, too.
Well, let's look at the offensive zone. I mean, they're getting the majority of the shots, but there's a big fat zero on their opponent's side. Why? Because their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture. Definitely seeing everything.
Across the line from center. Great poke check on the reach. Slides it across to McDavid. Slides it across. What a steal in his own end.
Colorado's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes, and they're dominating.
The Avs have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Draisaitl's won the draw. possession off the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Malinsky's moving the puck through his own zone. Fires it! Kicks it away from the crease. And now he angles it across to Rostovic. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Puck picked up by O'Connor. Moves it over to Drury. It's a break. Oh, and a move with the stick. He's got a chance in front. Drury's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you'll find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Takes the feed. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Slides it diagonally to Wallman. Nice defensive robbery on that. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Wallman's going to play it against the half wall. Lets it go. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you'll have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice, he coughs up the puck. Slides it on over to Dickinson. And that's picked up by McCarr. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
He does a great job of reading the defender's stick here. James, he knows exactly how to create a little time and space, and he takes it.
Here's a shot. Scores! And that's three. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
It reeks one possession. Dots got the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. That's save, and he makes it look easy. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski Pounder, here comes the third. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you see? Scores! And they get right back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
The Avs are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one. And now it's grabbed by Ekholm. Broken up in the neutral zone by McCarr. Scores! And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. Oh, I've been on the other end of this one, James, and it is tough because this is such a skilled play. Any time that you've got the puck on your stick and you can turn like that on a dime, you just got such spectacular edges. But then you've got explosiveness, those first few strides. If you can explode, you're going to take advantage of the space that you just created.
And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
McCarr's been seizing the opportunity tonight here, James. He's got a hat trick, and it could be still counting right now because when you're feeling it, you got the vibe, you got the mojo, it's going in for you. He certainly has it all. His teammates know it, so they're trying to deliver him the puck whenever they get the opportunity.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Cadry's hauled down. Penalty on the way. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Ekholm's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Avs send their man advantage unit out once more.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks, they're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
The Avs will play the puck from behind the net.
McCarr's been such an offensive threat tonight, all over the offensive zone, disrupting coverage, and you can hear the boos in the stadium. They want him out of there. He's been such a threat.
And he makes the save on that play.
McCarr's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in...
Off the crossbar! Scores!
He does a great job of finding position in tight here and corrals that rebound and goes up over the glove of the goaltender. That's a beauty shot.
Edmonton's going to switch things up between the pipes. Colorado's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
The Avalanche have the puck in the defensive zone. Colorado's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Puck scooped up by Murphy. Receives the pass. Hyman's got it along the wing. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck in their own zone.
Nugent Hopkins gets back to the action right away after getting a new stick after his stick just explodes.
Takes it to the front. And there's the save. Angles it over to Kadri. Here we go, odd-man rush. Taken by Kadri. Tries to feed it over to Nichushkin. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he takes the feed. Avoids the poke check. Here's a short pass to Manson. Nichushkin's got it in the offensive zone. Gets a stick on it. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. Puck grabbed by Kapanen. They've got some momentum here. Shot. Makes the save with the trapper.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
The Oilers gain possession in their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a chance to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Oilers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Edmonton's got possession here in the offensive zone. The Avs have it now. Moves it quickly over to Rock. Fires it on net. Oh, and even bigger save on the slapper. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here's the official call. Taves is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
Well, he's going to take the feet out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches to the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
Moves it to Nichushkin. Oh, great move to sidestep the chip. Avoids the poke check. Nichushkin's going to play it to the corner. The Avs score! Now how about that? A good defense translates to an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
The Avs are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
On the attack along the boards. One-time shot, and he gets in front of that one.
I didn't flamingo there.
And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck. He fires it past the tender.
The Oilers are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into the next one. your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Quick pass across to Frederick. Slides the puck over. Puts it on net and makes the save. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Dishes it off. Centering pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And he stopped that one.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Off the glove. And that pass goes off a stick. And he sidesteps the check there. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Avs really controlled the pace out there tonight, Cheryl.
They controlled the pace. They actually dictated right from puck drop. A real dominant performance throughout the game, right from the back end through to the front. Also really like the point shots and their selection on it.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Samolsky. I got to get to bed. See ya.